I'm Renee Bennett from Alpha Analytical. My title is Quality Systems Specialist, and we have approximately 250 users. I'd say Qualtrex has simplified our document control processes mostly. Before it was all manual, paper, and then we have multiple locations, so it was getting people to sign things and literally getting a courier to bring it down to a different location, get them to sign it, and then bring it back. So I would say the biggest impact for us has been document control and also the ability to save everything and not have boxes of old SOPs in our warehouse, everything is electronic. That's the biggest impact. Oh, before Qualtrex, to manage all of our, especially our documents, there was a couple of different ways. We had an intranet service that we used but that was time delayed. So if I posted something there at noon today, it wouldn't become live until overnight until tomorrow morning. So that was a little troublesome. And we also just used email a lot. When a form was updated, we would update the form and then just send it to the department manager. It was the department manager's responsibility to send it to whoever needed it. So it was very time consuming and not very efficient. It took a little nudging to get all the employees on board with Qualtrex. But once they realized how easy it is, it became, what else can we do with Qualtrex sort of thing. But at first it was a little nudging, especially our company's over 25 years old. So a lot of our employees have been there for, 15, 20, 25 years. So something new is obviously you got a little bit of tension at first, but once you got dived in there and we went through the training and showed everyone how to use it, all hands on board, everyone loves it. I would recommend Qualtrex to any environmental lab just because of ease of audits. It is very easy to pull reports, show auditors SOPs. You can show them all the SOP requirements, annual updates and how we control all of that, and how easy it is to use. And then also it's easy to show an auditor SOPs and during the audit without having to print them out and then hand it to them. You can literally just bring it up on your laptop and show them what they need from there. And if they need a copy of it, then you can, save it to a thumb drive very easily to hand them that rather than giving them paper. Audit preparation time has gone down significantly by using the reports function. Now, to make sure that, everyone's read their SOP attestations, I used to have this very elaborate, spreadsheet to keep track of all that. Now I just run a quick report and I'm Joe Blow, you have 8 SOPs you need to grade on I'm going to give you a week. Yeah. So things like that it make it a lot easier. We can check to see how many SOPs are out of date, and all of that stuff it's just so much easier. Yeah, so implementing Qualtrex was a lengthy process, but if we did a lot of work up front. We had a conversation, they showed us how everything works, and then it was about 6 months probably before we had our kickoff meeting where they came and trained us. But we did a lot of work, ahead of time to make that transition a little bit easier. We created all the groups, we figured out all of our SOPs and which groups would need to be associated with which SOP. We did all that work ahead of time, and it was time consuming. And then we had our kickoff meeting, and that was great. They helped us, they showed us how everything works, the groups, the personnel, emails, they showed us how all that stuff works. We uploaded a few SOPs, so we understood how that worked, and the approval process and all that. And then they helped us build our non-conformance workflow. So that was at least up and running by the time we went live. And then it took us about 2 months from there to upload all of our SOPs, all of our work instructions, all of our SOP addendums. So that was about 2 months to get them all uploaded and approved. For the first approval, we didn't have it go through the department manager because it was already an established SOP. So what we did was we just had QA approve everything, and then we went back and changed all the SOP on a folder level, so that way the department manager would approve it before QA approved it, just to get it up and going. And then we turned it on February 1st, and we've been using it ever since.